Hello guys, it's TPM5. Welcome to today's video. I'm going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Dallas Mavericks. I'm going to talk about the Lakers side of things and then also give my opinion on the Mavs for this game, and my prediction will come towards the last 30 seconds of the video. So without further ado, let's get into it. The Los Angeles Lakers have gone 15 and 13 to open up this season, currently 6th in the Western Conference. Now, if you guys aren't aware of the standings, this game is a very big game in terms of the playoff picture in the Western Conference. I know it's only early, but it's still a big game. You know, if Dallas win, they're going to go above the Lakers, and if the Lakers win, they go quite a couple games clear of the Mavs. So recently the Lakers have won 2 games in a row, with one coming against the Thunder and the other one coming against the Magic. The Magic one was the most recent one, in where they won 106 to 94. It never really looked like they were going to lose this game, but they had a few struggles. You know, that first quarter was a bit of a hiccup, but they they rallied behind a monster third quarter, in where they scored 36 to 10 points. And despite a late flurry from the Magic, the Lakers would hold on. LeBron James had a 30-point triple-double at the age of 36. His birthday is in 16 days, so he'll be 37. And then Russell Westbrook and Talen Horton-Tucker were 2 other standouts as well. Now, just a quick break before I continue. I make NBA content 2 to 3 times a week, not just on the Lakers and Mavericks, on many other teams. Feel free to look at some other videos and also comment who do you think is going to win. Give me some of your thoughts for this game, you know, if I've missed out on anything, and also drop a like, so it would help me out a lot. So let's continue. So Anthony Davis has been in the news recently with some injuries. He missed both those wins over the Thunder and the Magic. He's suffering knee soreness and he's out on a day-to-day basis. So it looks like in this game he's going to be a game time decision. If he plays, it's going to help the Lakers' case a lot, given that the Mavericks are missing an important player, which I'll touch on later. And then Trevor Ariza and Kendrick Nunn are both still out and will not appear in this game, or the near foreseeable future, probably the next week. Now, so far this season, I've liked LeBron James. Obviously, this team's built around him, and it's what he wanted. And LeBron James is still the best player on the team, whether you want to accept it or not. He's averaging 26.6 rebounds and 7 assists. Russell Westbrook's helped take some of the playmaking load off of him, but obviously 2 ball-dominant players that LeBron actually stretches the floor better, but 2 guys that aren't elite at shooting, so it's an interesting fit. LeBron has gone leaps and bounds to try and make it work though. Now, another key factor for this Lakers team in the long run is LeBron's only played 16 of the 28 games. If they can get him to a point where he's played all the games or most of the games in the next 20, it'll help and go a long way to build chemistry. Now, I think for this game it'll be important to keep the Mavs the Mavs are losing Luka, so the Lakers have been renowned as a good defensive team, currently sitting inside the top group of the teams in the league in terms of defense, currently ranked 11th, so I'd say a good defensive team, and they've hung their hat on that over these last few seasons. So if they can keep the Mavericks to a low score without Luka, it's going to go a long way in helping them win. Now, as you can see, I've got some of the Mavs players shooting some shots. It's Dwight Powell right there. I'm going to talk about the Mavs for a bit. So the Mavs are 14 and 13 through their first 27, 7th in the Western Conference, just below the Lakers, and they're on a 2-game winning streak as well. So it's pretty similar overall for the year. They're coming off of a win against the Charlotte Hornets, where it never looked like they were going to lose, as they won the first quarter 37 to 20 and the second to 33 to 23, taking a 70 to 43 lead into halftime, and they ended up winning by 24, as I'd said before. Now, they were without Luka Doncic, the Slovene Superstar. He is going to miss multiple games due to a lingering ankle problem, which is a bit of a blow for them, given that he creates and does so much for them. I don't think I need to elaborate on him, as you guys know, he's an amazing player, averaging 25.6 points, 8 rebounds, 8.5 assists, leading the way in almost everything for this Dallas Mavericks team. And on a lesser degree, they'll be without Willie Cauley-Stein, so they'll be without a rotational center who can do a bit of rim running for them. Now, the Dallas Mavericks added Jason Kidd, and it was well documented that he's a good offensive coach. They've actually kind of fallen back a bit in offense, and they're currently 17th best in the league, behind teams like the Kings and the Raptors. And on defense, to my surprise, given their shaky history as of late, so Mavs fans, don't come at me, I'm using stats and numbers here, they've been kind of shaky as of late. And I made a video earlier in the off season where I thought Kidd wasn't going to help, but they're actually a better defensive team. Currently the 15th best, so mediocre, but an improvement on their defensive efforts during the past few years. Now, the Mavs got off to a red hot start, as their 9-4 record indicated. However, they're not doing particularly well, and without Luka Doncic, this game is going to become even harder. Now, Kristaps Porzingis had a pretty good night against the Charlotte Hornets. He put up 25 and 13 in limited, like below 30 minutes, I believe. If he can continue that production and play a bit longer, it's going to go a long way to helping them beat the Lakers, especially if Anthony Davis isn't playing, because as you know, the Lakers have been going small as of late, with Dwight featuring for about 15 minutes a night, and then DeAndre Jordan being benched. And the Lakers have probably been better off by not having DeAndre out there. Now, Finney Smith has filled in a few gaps for this Mavs team, and I expect him to play a big role in helping this team fill in some gaps left by Luka, just in terms of shooting and a little bit of playmaking from the forward spot. I think that it's really hard to go past the Lakers to win this game. The Mavs are going to be in this one. There's no easy wins for the Lakers this season, but I think the Lakers will take it. That's the end of the video, so don't forget to like, share, and comment. Thank you for watching. Peace out.